Okay guys, I've got your homework sheet for question 1 we'll start with. So the first question asks us to expand these 4 lots of 2g plus 5. So remember we've got to do the 4 times the 2g and the 4 times the plus 5. So the best way to write that is a 4 times 2g plus 4 times 5. 4 times 2g will give us 8g plus the 20. Our second question, we've got 5x lots of 3 minus 4y. Again, put these little marks in to help remind you where you need to go, little arrows. So we've got 5x times 3, and we've got to keep this subtract coming along. 5x times 4y. So 5x times 3 is going to give us 15x. And over here we've got negative 5 times negative 4, which will give us positive 4, which will give us negative 20. And then we've got our pronumerals, xy. This third question gives us a negative to deal with here at the front as a factor. So we're going to multiply negative 6 times d, and then we're going to multiply negative 6 times negative 7. So let's go ahead and do that. Negative 6 times d. Take away 6 times negative 7. So negative 6 times d is negative 6d, and negative 6 times 7 is positive 42. Our final one, the most complex one of the lot, we've got a coefficient and a pronumeral at the front here. Just to keep in that routine, we've got negative 3y being multiplied by 10y, and we've got negative 3y being multiplied by negative 4z. So negative 3 times 10 gives us negative 30, and y times y gives us y squared. Negative 3 times negative 4 gives us positive 12, and y times z is yz. And that's our answer. Okay, I'm continuing with question 2 here, and again, we're going to put these in. The difference is this plus 12 just comes along for the ride. So we've got 6 lots of 4y plus 6 lots of 5, and then plus 12 is coming along. So let's get all these together. We've got 24y plus 30 plus 12, and then our final answer, 24y plus 42. Over on this side, the difference is this term is separated to this factor over here. So this part's just going to come along for the ride. And then we're going to be doing q times 3 and q times r. So I'll leave negative 12q here by itself while I simplify this part. And now we've got like terms here, so if I start at negative 12q and I add 3 to it, I end up at negative 9q plus the qr. Now sometimes that'll be written as qr take away 9q. Moving on to this next question, we've got 2 sets that need to be distributed here. So we're going to do 4 lots of 2m and 4 lots of 1. And then we're going to do 2 lots of 6m and 2 lots of negative 3. You can write it like this, or you can write have the subtraction there and keep that as a positive number. Either option will work perfectly fine for you. the answer remains negative 6, whether it's negative 2 times positive 3 or positive 2 times negative 3. We've got some like terms here. What I like to do is to rewrite this and gather my terms. 8m plus 12m plus 4 take away 6. And then we can finish up. We've got 20m and we've got negative 2 as our final answer. As we continue, our next one, just got this 1 to distribute in this case. We're doing p lots of q and p lots of 3, and then we've got some terms over here that we may or may not be adding or subtracting. So p times q plus p times 3 minus pq plus 4q. So we're going to have a pq to start with. We're going to have a plus 3p. These last terms, I'll just bring them along for the ride for now. And you can see our like terms. We've got pq here and we're taking away pq. I'm just going to realize that they're going to disappear. And all I'm left with is these other terms. 3p plus 4q. Alright, here's our final one for question 2. I'm going to have 2g lots of 4h and 2g lots of 5. And now I'm going to treat this as negative 6g, and I'm going to have negative 6g lots of 3h and negative 6g lots of 1. Now that I've fully distributed our first factors up here, I can now rearrange these terms. I will just move them around this time. And it's important when you do move these that the sign moves with them using that commutative law. So if I have 8 GHs and I take away 18 from that, I end up with negative 10 GH. And if I have 10G and I take away 6G, I end up with 4G. It's a positive 4G. And again, sometimes this will be written with the positive term first. Either option is suitable.